these two shows?
Well, the sad part about the episode of Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. I got to do was that I never got to actually have a scene with Clark. So it was kind of the lost love and him watching me from afar. So the only time I think we were ever in the same frame together, I was unconscious. So I love Clark so much, and he's such a wonderful, kind, talented guy that I like things where I actually get to talk and interact with him. So that was the great thing about Much Ado, is that we got to play off each other so much and have all those great scenes together.
Okay. Many fans already care about Root. Is she dead? I mean, person of interest.
Is Root dead?
Yeah, is she dead?
Well, the machine is there. I mean, I guess her body is gone, but she's living on through the machine.
And what do you think of the ending?
I think it was exciting because the sad part was we didn't want the show to end. So to me, I felt like they had more story to tell and they wanted it to go on longer. And so it was sad that it had to end it all. But the fact that they got to wrap it up in such an interesting, cool way, and I think for the character of Root, getting to sort of live on through the machine would be she probably couldn't have imagined anything greater. It's nice that she still gets to, that all of the people she loved were safe, that Shaw and Finch are out there, and that she still is getting to communicate with both of them as the machine.
And what is your ideal?
Always getting to talk. So I guess if I got to have a dream thing, that the machine would have to make itself a body that looked like Root's body, and that you could really have the embodiment of the machine as Root, and getting to have every interaction that she would have with Shaw, and also getting to play the machine would be super cool. Getting to read the script and see what kind of character I got to be. They were all really good. I mean, getting to the bear suit was pretty hilarious, and the French nanny I thought was kind of funny, and let's see. You just said a good one.
You were a ballet dancer before.
The ballet dancer was one that I had pitched to them. I said I just thought it would be funny to get to kill someone with ballet with the ribbons of the ballet shoes. So I was really excited when they put that in there. And I just have been doing a movie after that where I've been playing a ballet dancer, and so I've been all around these real life ballet dancers, these professional, amazing ballet dancers, and I'm like, oh yeah, I killed someone with point shoes.
Like, after you've done the show, does it have an impact on you? Like, are you afraid of high tech? And what's your feeling when you are under?
I mean, I think you don't even. It sort of gives you an awareness of how much you're actually being watched, and even just having a computer over there or someone's phone or anything, like any things that you don't realize could be monitoring you are all surrounding you. And so kind of just gives you an awareness and a little bit of fear that everything you're doing if someone cared enough could be watching and following you or tracking you, or it's interesting just thinking about it in terms of on Instagram or something. You'll get, like, I'll look at a website on a different computer, and then I'll feel like I get an ad for that website on my Instagram, and I'm like, that's creepy. So just kind of thinking about it in terms of the machine and how computers are really monitoring us and watching us, and a little scary. Science fiction television in general, and getting to do characters that really have an arc and a growth, and that are super complex, like you're saying. I feel like I've been really lucky doing science fiction to get to have that kind of character that even from script to script can change, but as you watch over as an entire series, the characters can really learn from things, and not always for the good of not always to become more mature or a better person, but it can backfire and become something. So I think for Root, I think really my favorite part is just the journey of it, getting to do so many different things with one character and getting to, I think it's always fun to play characters who learn from the people around them and from their environment, and that changes who they are. So that was really my favorite part.
And Person of Interest is finished now. Were there any memorable or unforgettable things when you worked on it?
Yeah, I mean, the whole series was really special. It was really fun filming something in New York City, with New York kind of being a character almost in the show. We got to be out on the streets. We had fans from China who came over and would watch us film during the day, and you really got to interact with people in a way that a lot of times in Los Angeles or other places where you're on a stage, you don't get to have. It almost felt like a theatrical experience, being out on the street and having the city as part of it. And I think, being just, I loved working with Michael Emerson so much, getting to do the scenes with Harold and having those dialogues that really made me think about stuff in my own life. And I would go home and look up stuff on the computer, like, is this really happening? And the writers were all so intelligent that usually stuff that I thought they were just making up was actually founded in some sort of reality, which was a little scary, but interesting. And obviously all the stuff that came about with working with Sarah and Shaw, and the way that relationship developed has been really it's been kind of like a life-changing thing, just seeing how the fans reacted to that and seeing how that relationship affected so many people in such a positive way. It's been really cool.
And which aspect of Shaw do you like most?
Which what?
Aspect of Shaw.
Which aspect of Shaw?
Do you like most?
Well, there's so many. She's so pretty. I think as an actor getting to play the part, it was really fun just to have these two women who had such different personalities, and I loved getting to do scenes where it was so fun with Sarah, where I could be teasing her and doing stuff that I know that annoyed her, but at the same time you could tell that she secretly liked it even though she didn't want to. And I just felt like all the stuff about just the way they found each other, and two people who didn't think they needed anyone else in the world could find each other and need each other so badly.